Well, we've been talking about the NFL and the suspension of players. And now, the last I counted, I think there are now 8 NFL players that have been suspended for anywhere from 6 games, like Jameson Williams, the number 1 pick of Detroit, to maybe the rest of the career for a couple of others. The investigation has spread. It has now been confirmed Iowa State's quarterback and their star defensive end both bet on Cyclone games over the last couple of years. And we're not talking about an odd $10 bet. It's really bad. Iowa State quarterback Hunter Deckers placed last year 366 bets, about $3,000 total with DraftKings, included bets on his Iowa State team that was playing Saturday by Saturday. 366 bets. Defensive end Enzu Uwazukri placed 802 bets, lost $21,000. He was betting on everything. He did it with FanDuel. So here we are, college athletics having corporate sponsorship with DraftKings and FanDuel. The NFL had the same thing too. And all of a sudden we find these players are placing, in one case, 802 bets during the football season. That's an addiction. And by the way, that defensive end has been expelled from the NFL because he was betting on NFL teams and betting on his team in games last season in Denver. This is ugly, and this is only the tip of the iceberg because we're led to believe that these guys had pals that played at Iowa with the Hawkeyes. Those guys were betting, and I swear if it's happening in Ames, Iowa, and it's happening in Iowa City, it's happening in a bunch of other places too, regardless of whether these players bet huge amounts of money or small amounts of money, whether they knew the rules and ignored the rules or were just ignorant of the rules. It's tip of the iceberg. To me, it's real bad stuff.
Yeah. I mean, they've got to take aggressive action here because you don't want the sport to look like it's rigged. You want the sport to be pure. But it's amazing these college kids get this kind of money. I mean, $21,000. Maybe they're getting a lot of NIL deals on this, but this is really sad. They need to, I think that they need to just jettison these guys and take a very hardcore approach.
Well, I think obviously the hammer's going to be dropped, but I think this is the problem. This Iowa State thing has just exploded. And if it's at Iowa State, trust me, it's a lot of other places.
But it's a mixed message, isn't it, Lee? Like they're sponsoring them, and yet at the same time, they don't want them to bet. So they're in a tough spot ethically.
The rules are the rules, John.
Yeah.
Should be some common sense here.
Oh, for sure.
Exactly.